Newton Conover Middle School is a PBIS middle school. What that means is that we focus on the positive behaviors instead of the negative behaviors. So I'm going to talk about our 3 classroom rules and how we keep track of behaviors. There are, there are 3 very simple classroom rules. Be respectful, be responsible, and be safe. And that is not just in my classroom, that is in every single classroom that you go to in the school. The ways that you are responsible is that you use your quiet voices. There's no yelling across the room. There's no yelling in the hallways. Please respect others and their privilege to learn. You use kind words to one another and to the adults around you. You raise your hand when you want to speak. You do not create or encourage um, disruptions or misbehavior. The ways to be responsible are you follow directions the first time. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I do not repeat directions. When I give my directions, I give them once. And after that, I ask about 3 people to repeat the directions. So if you were not paying attention to me or you did not catch something while I was giving directions, you have 3 other chances in which you can. If you come up to me and ask me, what did you say to do? My response will probably be go ask someone else because I very clearly I said that I only give directions once. If I spend my time repeating my directions, I will never get done with what I need to do. So always be paying attention and following directions. You have to be an active learner, and what that means is that you have to be positive and you have to be willing to learn. Your teachers have awesome activities planned for you, but they're not going to be awesome unless you make them awesome. You have that responsibility. You use materials as directed. You stay on task and you're on time. Tardiness is not accepted. And you are safe. You clean up your area when you are finished with it. You stay in your area and you keep your hands and your feet to yourself. So 3 very simple rules to follow. The way that we are going to keep track of dojo points is, or excuse me, of classroom behaviors is through Dojo. Some of you may have um, used that in elementary school, some of you may have not, so I'm going to explain that to you. So on Classroom Dojo, we will have 3 settings, 3 possible points. One of those is be safe, one of those is be respectful, and one of those is be responsible. Let's say, for example, you're not following the be safe rule. You will get 1 dojo. And that 1 dojo is a verbal warning from myself or Miss Cook. Now let's say you go to Miss Cook's class and you're not being respectful. You will get your 2nd dojo point, which will be your 2nd verbal warning from either myself or Miss Cook. And let's say you come back to my class and you're still not being respectful. Well, you will get your 3rd dojo point, which will result in silent lunch. 4 dojo points, you will be removed from the class and there will be a parent contact. And 5th dojo point is an office referral. At any time, if safety is a concern, administration will get involved. If your safety or the safety of others is in jeopardy, administration will be involved. Now, every day, dojos will be reset. So let's say one day you get 2 dojo points. The next day you will start at 0 dojo points again. The way we reward positive behavior is that at the end of the week, if you do not have any dojo points at all that week, we will reward you with the dojo tickets, which you will then be able to put in a drawing for a prize. Also, the school as a whole does mini and major rewards. Mini rewards and major rewards you're only eligible for those if you don't have any bus or discipline referrals. So that goes right along with dojo points. If you get to that 5th dojo point of the day, you will get an office referral. And not only will there be consequences there, but there will also be consequences, or there you won't be able to participate in the rewards planned for you by the whole school. If you have any questions about this, please let me know and I will try to answer those as best as possible.